the narrative of him being a different, good type. I mean, this is a guy who studied under or worked with Fulbright, with William Fulbright, a person with a not particularly lovely racial history. So this guy being the governor of Arkansas and being a guy who worked under Fulbright is going to come into national politics as a Southerner. What they did was they granted him the protection of Toni Morrison, who said he's the first black president. And so that is all we know about Bill Clinton is, he's so great for the black people because Toni Morrison said so. And then we find out in that book that recently came out that Bill Clinton went to the late Senator Ted Kennedy to try to get his vote for him to choose Hillary in the primaries over Barack Obama. And he said that, come on, this guy would be serving us coffee a few years ago. That, to me, was a blatantly racist statement, and he did not even have to be held to account for it because the media is in bed with the Democratic Party and protects the racism from within. And Michelle Obama, all she had to say to end any of this discussion was, well, it doesn't matter. They vote for the proper things. They're for social justice. They're for economic equality.
Well, the thing you have to look at the history of the Democrat Party, and it really boils down to 4 S's. The first one being slavery, then secession, being segregation. I mean, it's the party of the Jim Crow. It's the party of the Ku Klux Klan. It's the party of now in the 21st century of socialism. And you go back and you think about how people like Al Gore Sr. and Robert Byrd and their relations with white supremacist groups and how they blocked the civil rights legislation of the 60s. And, they're just showing their true colors of who they are. But see, the thing is, the reason why the liberal left gets a pass from the media and, of course, from the black community because of this thing about social and economic justice, because of the fact that they allow, and it's very dishonest what they do, Andrew, in that they look at the black community and say that you don't have an opportunity to achieve as we can achieve. Therefore, we have to have these programs that give you just enough to get by on. See, the difference between a conservative and a liberal is this. A conservative believes that every person in the United States of America has the opportunity to have a ladder. And they can climb and they can achieve and they can be truly, as we say in the military, all as you can be. But we give them a safety net because sometimes you may slip off of that ladder, but you got to get right back up and climb again. But a liberal believes that you just give a person a hammock and they just sit up and they continue to get the free programs that the nanny state provides to them so that they are seen as inferior. They are kept down. And it really is the true racist in nature, that you believe that a certain group of people cannot achieve what you can achieve. So, but the media is going to give them a pass because they're in love with the liberal left. But I think that right now we're going to see a change in that, and that is what's scaring them more than anything else. And that is what makes a person like me so dangerous to them. Having come out of the inner city and having done well myself, and when I have a wife with an MBA and a PhD, and she's doing well also, that they can afford to have a successful. And that's why I know that they're going to continue to attack me and our campaign down here in Congressional District 22.
Colonel Allen West, I want everybody to go to AllenWestForCongress.com. The strongest way that we can send a message to Nancy Pelosi and Sheila Jackson Lee and John Lewis and the rest of these race-baiting Democrats who are trying to divide this country on race is to elect black conservatives, Hispanic conservatives, Japanese-American conservatives. We need to go at them at their own game. Allen West knows more about this subject and knows more about what the essence and the core of what this country is than 99.9% of this country. He has lived the American dream, and only in the face of a black American who understands what this country has gone through can we as a country continue to progress. Thank you very much, Allen West. Colonel Allen West. AllenWestForCongress.com. Please donate to his campaign today. This is Andrew Breitbart sitting in for Michael Savage on the Savage Nation.